What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you enjoy, please like the video, subscribe if you're new. Obviously, I'm in a portable setup today, but I had to talk about basically the end of this entire KSI drama saga. Before we do that, on my Instagram, Kavos.yt, show me where you're watching today's video. Just tag me in your story. We did it last video. It was awesome to see you guys. Some people watching it in cafes, some people watching it on their massive TVs. I want to see, so make sure you tweet me. I really enjoy this at the moment. But let's get on to the KSI Vs Wade, basically finale. KSI uploaded a video today talking about everything for the first time on his channel. So I thought we would look at it and talk about it because, look, I know people want to call me the KSI hater. However, I just keep it real. And I always say how I feel and my opinions. And everything I say is what I believe. This video has holes in it. This video has things in it that I find KSI is just copping out because the backlash got too big. You guys should stick around, give your opinions, and let me know what you think. So let us start.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, K to the S to the I. And yes, I have messed up. I've taken an L, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, as predicted, you know, people said this before, KSI just trying to play everything off as like, oh, damn, man, took a big L, got roasted on my Reddit, damn, man, huge L, guys. Instead of, you know, really treating the situation with the seriousness it deserves, let's not forget or play it down, KSI did try to bury a man's career while telling lies because he had an opinion he didn't like. No matter which way you slice it, chop it up, however, that shit is fucked.
Oh, bro, it was outrageous. The amount of hate and people criticizing me. I mean, rightly so. And I appreciate everyone.
I'm getting flashbacks to Logan Paul when he started thanking Coffeezilla for calling out his scam.
Thank you, Coffeezilla.
KSI doubled down and tried justifying his actions. I don't think he's thankful people called him out or criticized him. I think he realized the backlash was a bit too strong, a bit too much, and he had to extinguish some flames with, you know, false apologies. And before you KSI fans go, oh, it's not fake, it's not, he literally admitted in this tweet that his first apology was bullshit. When I called it out as bullshit, all you KSI fans are saying the same thing. No, it's not, no, it's not. So apologies can be fake. It's been established and admitted at this point.
Some of you went a bit too far. I think someone was saying I need to get beat up by Jake Paul. I need to lose to Jake Paul. I was like, nah, I don't know if it's that deep.
I mean, I think trying to destroy innocent man's career is a bit more deep than you losing a boxing match to Jake Paul. Just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, there was obviously a lot of people who were on Wade's side. And rightfully so. Like, my outburst on Twitter was just outrageous. I'm sure someone has got it. Yeah, there it is. Man, fuck Wade. This Wade guy plays all sides, trying to please everyone. You are so fake. Oh my god. Fuck you and everything you stand for. You two-faced. Damn, man. This man acts like he knows everything about boxing. He doesn't know shit. You're not that guy. Can't believe Sharky let this snake into my box. Fuck off. Alright, so the amount of people who thought I was trolling, I genuinely was serious. Like, obviously now I've apologized. This was out of order. This was crazy.
So finally, something KSI says that we can both agree on. Yeah, it was awful. Having that reaction because someone said something sells more pay-per-views than another thing that you're involved in is ridiculous.
But yeah, I was furious because I heard from so many people telling me about how Wade is, you know, saying one thing to this man and saying another thing online and saying another thing privately, and it's just all over the place. And I was just like, what's going on?
I was wondering what excuse KSI was going to use to try and justify lying about Wade to try bury him as a snake when his previous attempt at burying Wade failed. I'm going to play the clip now. Rewatch the Sidemen podcast. Look how certain KSI is, how he says everything with his chest, how Wade is this snake who definitely said all these things.
He's two-faced is because behind the scenes, he's there like, this tag team idea, brilliant, I love it. And then online, he's there like, not sure about this, don't think this is a good idea, da-da-da. I'm like, bro, you 1 minute you're saying you like it to me in private, and publicly you're saying what the public want to hear.
But now, when the backlash was insane, when KSI's character was really shown, he's up against the wall. It's,
Oh, yeah, man, I think, I heard it from someone else. Wade, what he was saying, I just heard it somewhere.
yeah, deflecting the blame there, real nice. And also KSI, if you're someone who actually believes in integrity, like you got tattooed on your skin, you wouldn't believe everything you hear, and you'd actually talk to someone first before rinsing them online and telling them that you hate everything they stand for and trying to bury them. Just a thought.
And I think what really triggered me was when he said that Tommy Fury versus Jake was going to get more pay-per-view buys than me versus Jake. Because I felt like, oh, he's trying to undervalue me. I thought this was a disrespect to me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, but he works for Misfits. I'm confused.
You felt it was a disrespect and undervalued you. Why does Wade's opinion on your value mean so much to you and affect you so bad that you'd go off in his tirade to try and ruin the man? As Wade stated in his own video, and I've said many times, if Wade wasn't so popular, if people didn't love him so much, he would be buried by now. His career would be finished. KSI would have no remorse. He's done it before to other people, and he tried doing it with Wade. Luckily, everyone had Wade's back. The ego on display here the last week was crazy.
And then he made his video, and then I was like, am I going to do what I do all the time and fight fire with fire? Or should I actually speak to the man? Should I actually call the man? Should I actually call Wade and be like, yo, let me hear it from your voice? Because, beforehand, I would always be hearing stuff from Wade through other people. It was never be me talking to him directly.
Hammering home the fake excuse of, guys, I didn't hear it from Wade himself. Then why the fuck did you act like it? And you were so certain to try and ruin him. You spoke about Wade with so much conviction that he was a snake. You were certain about it. Now the excuses come out though, because you tried to destroy this man's career and the public called you out on your bullshit. I'm sorry to say, KSI is looking like a window right now because I see right through him. But sure enough, rest assured, all these 10-year-old fanboys and fangirls will eat this excuse up. I'm sure my Twitter will be filled with, Kavos, someone else told him. It wasn't KSI, it's not his fault.
Called him. And I just realized, the whole thing has just been a misunderstanding.
Wait, a misunderstanding? A misunderstanding. See, a misunderstanding would be something like, I don't know, if I went to America, I ordered chips and they bought me a packet of crisps. That would be a misunderstanding. Trying to bury a man's career, doubling down on it, and only apologizing when the backlash is so immense after your first fake apology, I don't think qualifies as a misunderstanding. I don't think I'm the only one who thinks that. Comment below, is this a misunderstanding? Like the video if you don't think this is a misunderstanding.
Me saying and doing all of this, it was an L. It was a huge L, and I'm sorry. And I appreciate all my fans and all the people on Reddit going in on me, being like, JJ, you're moving mad, this is outrageous, I can't believe this, blah, blah, blah. Saying they've lost respect for me. But it's all warranted, and, I appreciate you lot for telling me how it is.
Well, I'm sure he didn't appreciate it from me, nor will he probably appreciate this video here today. And look, it is well and good saying sorry now you've been caught. However, this whole scenario, your first fake apology, self-admitted fake apology, and now these excuses that you're dishing out where you have no substance behind, which we'll see in a minute. But these excuses, the first fake apology, trying to downplay it, calling it a misunderstanding, saying that you just heard things around about Wade, makes the apology fall flatter than a week-old Coke.
And also, I just realized that this man isn't two-faced as well. Like, while I was talking to him, he's says what he says privately and publicly, and I just got it twisted. I just heard the wrong things from my sources, and it just complicated thing.
This is what I mean, there's no substance behind these excuses. Your sources told you about Wade, did they? Who are these mysterious sources that you speak of? It's a great excuse because he's not going to name where he got it from, so he doesn't need to throw anyone under the bus because I don't think anyone told him. I think he was just flat out lying. It's a cop-out excuse, and any adult with a developed brain can definitely see that. However, we're not dealing with that with KSI's fans, so this excuse will absolutely fly. right.
Mams messed up publicly firing Wade. That was bad. That was bad. You know, Wade can easily come and commentate whenever he wants. He can do whatever he wants at Misfits. He's his own man. He can have his own opinions. It's okay.
Yeah, I sure hope Wade doesn't go back after getting treated like that and humiliated by people like Mams Taylor. Misfits do not deserve to have Wade.
But look, I don't want you to go in on my manager because let's be honest, with the whole of Misfits and you know everything that he's done for me, he goes through a lot. Okay, it's a stressful job. It's a stressful situation. We're also human.
Guys, you know, Mams, he goes through so much. He makes so much money off the back of KSI and he does all these things. We have to be sympathetic to the fact that he fired Wade publicly because he had an opinion. He can't think for himself, Mams, because of all this stress, you know? I love this bit because he has to include it because everyone hates Mams Taylor right now, so he has to include this part. But you know, no one's gonna buy that.
When it comes to boxing, I feel like you have to have an ego. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then I just feel like you're not gonna do well. I don't know, surely I'm correct in that thinking. The reason why I have an ego in the ring is because I trained so hard to the point where I feel like I've done every single thing to make sure I'm prepared and ready for my fight. And because of that, my confidence is high, my ego is high.
Yeah, KSI completely missing the point here. They aren't talking about fighting. No one cares that you say that you're gonna win or knock someone out in the first round. They're talking about the ego you have that led you to try and ruin Wade's career for no reason. That ego.
Kavos milking. Kavos milking 14 videos and 200 tweets from the drama.
I can't lie, that meme was funny. Only a good part of his video, to be honest.
Honestly, like, it wasn't even like the fans going in on me and all of this and that. It was just me, especially after seeing his video, just me going, man, maybe I'm not right.
I call cap.
Like, you've got to remember, I could have easily just not have done this video and just wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then gone onto the Reddit. And obviously this would have been old news and then I wouldn't have talked about this, but I'm here.
Do you want people to thank you for making a video on this? It is the bare minimum and the decent thing to do to clear Wade's name making this video. You're not getting thanked, you're patting yourself on the back. Guys, you know, I'm a great guy, I made this video about Wade, look at me. It is genuinely the bare minimum. Even though you're sitting on your chair, you know, making these shitty excuses, playing it down as a misunderstanding, all of this, the good thing that really comes from this video, regardless, is that Wade's name gets completely and utterly cleared. Him sitting there patting himself on the back for it is weird. So yeah, Wade's name is cleared. I got a lot of people this week being like, Kavos doesn't care about Wade, he makes 4 videos. Count number 5. I made daily updates. There was new things going on all the time. I didn't need to defend that. Also, people always like, Kavos doesn't even care. Publicly, Wade thanked me, and privately, me and Wade also had a conversation about it, and he was very grateful. You know, KSI fans have that mindset. Because me and KSI have had agreements, sure, but I've also praised KSI. I uploaded a video about his documentary, like, what, a month and a bit ago, praising it. I reviewed Prime. I quite liked it. Me and KSI don't get along, no doubt. And you know what? I'm happy to go in on him. But only when it's valid and only when I have things to back it up. I don't just go in on him for no reason as these KSI fanboys try to portray. But that is it for this saga at the moment. KSI, I think, you know, he showed his true, in my opinion, my summary is he showed his true colors with this whole thing. I've called this behavior out before, in the past, many times, I've seen it. All this situation did was validate my older videos. That is it. Thank you for watching. Comment below, like the video if you enjoyed. If you want things to always be kept real with you around this space full of absolute fake fuckery, subscribe to this channel because that's what we do here. And yeah, that is it. Until next time, fuck off.